Hello friends, and welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. In today's video, I'm going to be planning for the week of July 15th through the 21st. I am using this kit June 2024. I made a few changes to my universal kit starting in July. So when I show you like this, for example, here, full boxes. My new kit starting in July, they have a full page of full boxes with 9 full boxes instead of just the 6. So that's one change. Another change is the headers. The June 2024, the universal kit would have come with splash headers, and then it had the classic headers as an option to buy. I'm just really into the classic headers these days, as you can see in that spread I did last week. So starting in July, when you order a universal kit, you get the classic headers, but then if you want the paintbrush headers, you can purchase them separately. They are an add-on. These ombre boxes are also an add-on. I personally love them, and I like to use them in almost all my spreads. And then the Sidebar kit is also an add-on. So those are the 3 add-ons that I'm using in this kit in addition to the universal kit. It's really funny. I want to apologize for my head popping in. See that? My head popping in. But the thing that's funny to me is that I have not been cutting and coloring my hair as a way to save money. And it's a business expense, but summertime is kind of slow for business, so that's an easy business expense for me to stop doing. But the point is I don't really notice the difference in my hair color that much. Like, when I get ready in the morning or whenever I look in a mirror, I don't really notice it. But then when I was editing this video, I was kind of shocked to see, oh wow, I do have some like really big like chunks of gray or silver, I don't know what you call it. But if you see it, if I duck my head in again, you might notice that it is definitely turning gray. Next week I'll be celebrating my birthday, and I'll be turning 47. So I think it's perfectly fine that I have gray hair coming in at 47. Okay, so the sticker kit is from my shop, Life in Envelopes. I make sticker kits, mostly budgeting sticker kits, but I do have this universal kit that can be used in a variety of planners. I used the Erin Condren 7x9 as like my starting point when I do the measurements, but as you can see, like with the thick washi here, it's longer because I want to give people the option to use it in a variety of different planners. So while the measurements are based on this planner, I did make some adjustments to make it, more universal for you to use in other planners. So as I was saying earlier, my Etsy shop is called Life in Envelopes, and I do have a discount code for all of my YouTube viewers, and that is YouTube15, and that discount code will save you 15% on your order. On Wednesday this week, I will be releasing my final mystery kit of the year. I only do mystery kits during my slow time in the shop, and I'm starting my new job in August, so I decided that this would be a good time for me to stop doing the mystery kits. So what a mystery kit is I only make them for 2 planners. I make it in this universal kit, and then I also make it for the Budget Mom Budget by Paycheck workbook. So the mystery kit coming out this week is going to have a winter theme. Last month I did like a fall theme. Actually, I should have done this plan with me with the mystery kit. That's what I usually do, is I do a plan with me in the mystery kit so that you can see the last month's. So you know what I'll have to do is on Wednesday I'll have to share a video where I'll show you last month's mystery kit. I'll do a mystery kit reveal. It was so much fun. And I'll just wait and let you see. It was totally different from what I usually do. So I have not picked the pattern yet. As the time when I'm recording this voiceover, it is actually Tuesday, so the day before the mystery kit release. And I have not picked the pattern for winter yet, so I'll need to go in today and pick that and design those, and then let you guys know on Wednesday what the colors are. I always do a sneak peek of the mystery kit colors to let you know, just because some people don't like certain colors. For example, this kit is mostly purple, and if you're not a fan of purple and this was a mystery kit, you may have been disappointed to receive it. So I do give you a hint as to what the colors are in the mystery kit, and I'm also this time giving you a hint that it is going to be a winter themed mystery kit. I was watching a Plan With Me last night, and the lady at the top there, she didn't have any washi. She just put the date headers, and it looked really good. It looked really like clean. Well, her whole like spread, I say, was pretty clean. She had a lot of white space left at the end of that, and I was thinking, we'll see, but I was thinking I should try to do that sometime, do like a minimalistic layout and have more white spaces just to see what it would look like with my stickers. But that's not what you're going to get today. What you're going to get today is me filling up the page with color, like pretty sure every white space gets filled up in this Plan With Me. I did so sometimes I put the thick washi all the way across the top and all the way across the bottom, even into the sidebar, just to tie everything together. But this week I wanted to try something different, so I left the sidebar completely open. So I usually choose a solid color for that thin washi at the top, that just below the days of the week I usually do a solid color. But when I went to lay down the stickers, the days of the week stickers today, it didn't really match that top washi that I had chosen, the medium washi, which has that dark purple background with the light purple, like lilac color going through it. And I thought that the purple itself, the other purple, there's like 3 shades of purple here, didn't really match. So I put that thin washi down because it had the same shade of purple in it as the days of the week stickers did. And I wanted to use it to tie it all together, and I think it did. I mean, it makes for a very busy look. I personally don't mind it. I think it turned out really pretty. But yeah, that's why I did that, because normally I would have done a solid color like I'm doing here. I on the thin washi page, you have 3 solid colors and then 2 patterned colors or pattern designs. So, and there's 3 lines here where you could do the thin washi. So if you wanted to do just solid colors, that is always an option. So I mixed up the order of my rows this week. Usually I have the ombre boxes at the top, and then I do my family events in the middle, and then YouTube, my YouTube schedule in the bottom. So this week what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my family events at the top. And when I say family events, those are just important, like doctor's appointments or meeting up with friends, things like that. That goes in the top row. And then the middle row I'm using only for Etsy. I usually put my top tasks for Etsy in YouTube on my ombre boxes, but I thought it was kind of like unnecessary to include what I need to do for YouTube, because I already have my YouTube schedule in the 3rd row, so I can already see when videos are coming out, and I already know I need to get ready for them the day before they come out. So that's what I'm doing with the middle row this week, is I'm only going to put down the top things that need to get done for Etsy. I always say this, but my to-do lists that I put in the ombre boxes, it's not my exhaustive to-do list. I have a very, like, if you've ever watched any of my vlogs, you'll see that I have a very long to-do list that I actually write on a notebook page every day. Sometimes I just do one big long to-do list. Sometimes I like to split it up between must-dos and can-dos. And what that is the must-dos are the things that absolutely have to get done that day, no matter what. And then the can-dos are the things I can do if I end up having more time in the day. So that's what I mean when I say must-dos and can-dos. One change that I made to my stickers this week is that date sticker, the date night sticker that I made last week and introduced to you guys. I had made it on a medium box and it didn't really fit in with any of my other stickers, so I changed it to a large box, which fits in the half boxes. It fits perfectly in there, so I'll point it out again when I lay it down, but the date night now fits perfectly. You see, like this Plan With Me sticker, it is the script sticker is in a large script sticker box, and it fits perfectly inside my half boxes here. See, I designed it like that intentionally, so if you get those stickers, you can put them in the half boxes and it all works together. So here on Tuesday, there's that date night sticker that I was talking about. So now it fits perfectly inside there. So if you saw last week's video, you would have seen that it didn't fit. It was too long. It was not as tall and it was too long. So as far as videos that I want to make this week, this is always my goal. It doesn't always work out the way I want it to, but my goal is to have a Plan With Me on Tuesday, which is the video that you're currently watching, and then to do a budget check-in on Thursday, and then to do a vlog on Sunday. And last week I had 4 videos that I wanted to put out, and I ended up only putting 3 of them. And the one I missed last week was my budget check-in. I just ran out of time, you guys. If you saw my vlog from last week, I was just crazy busy. I just didn't have time. So hopefully I get to it this week, because now I need to check in for 2 weeks instead of just 1. So hopefully I can actually get to that this week. It's looking like I will, based on what I have going on in the Etsy shop and everything. I think I'll definitely be able to get to that this week. So let's take a look at the top row where I have all my personal and family events of the week. So starting on Tuesday, it says date night, and I did explain this last week, but I'm not currently dating. I am divorced. My divorce was final in December, but I'm not ready to date. But I am ready to spend time with friends. So I have a lot of quote-unquote date nights with girlfriends this month, and I just like contacted people, people that I love and care about. I contacted them and said, hey, let's get together sometime, and then I filled up my calendar for July, and I hope when I start my new job in August, I'll be able to continue doing that, because it's been really fun getting together with my friends. So tonight's date night is with my friend Janice. She and I used to teach together. So last time she and I got together was the time, I told you guys the story about the time that I flirted with that guy, and then I was so embarrassed, but I'm not going to tell the story again. I accidentally flirted with somebody, and then I was super embarrassed because I was like, oh my gosh, where did that come from? But I haven't seen her since that night. So yeah, I'm going to watch myself. I won't do any accidental flirting tonight. So then on Tuesday, I have, not me, but Logan has a dentist appointment, so I'll be taking him to that. And then on Thursday, I have another date night. It's actually like a morning date instead of date night, I should say like date morning. My friend Cheatham, who she and I went to college together. We met in college. She's originally from Turkey, but she ended up staying here and becoming a citizen. And so she and I are getting together, and we're going to go have brunch. We're going to a place that like only does crepes, and they do all different kinds of crepes. It's really cool. So that's what we're doing on Thursday. And then on Friday, Logan and I are going to do Fun Friday, and we decided this week to do a movie night. We're actually going to go to the movie theater, and we're going to watch the movie Twister. He hasn't seen the original. Maybe I can talk him into watching it before we go on Friday. But he is excited to see this new one. He's seen a preview for it, and he thought it looked really good. But the original, fun fact, the original was filmed here where I live, in the town that I live in and the surrounding area of this town. It was filmed here. And when they filmed here, all of the actors stayed in the hotel that my brother worked in, because during college my brother worked in a hotel, and like 3 nights a week he did the overnight shift. I think it was like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I don't know how he did that. I would have been dead to stay up all night long and then go to school during the week. Anywho, he worked at that hotel, so he got to meet all the actors in the original movie, except for Helen Hunt. She was in the original movie. They had rented her. She was like the big star of the movie, so they had rented her a house. So she stayed in a house, and he never met her. But he met all the other actors, including Bill Paxton, because Bill Paxton I guess he wasn't big enough to have, like a big enough star to have his own house, so he just had a hotel room. But he talked to Bill Paxton several times, and he always talked about it like he was just such a nice guy. So anyway, so I have a little bit of a connection, like a very, off, like not close connection, but I have memories of the first movie being made, and then the stories of people talking about it around here. So anyways, it's always been a special movie to me, and I'm excited to see the new one, and I know nothing about it. I don't know where it was filmed. I don't think it was filmed here. I could be wrong, though. I haven't looked it up, but it looks like fun, and it'll be fun to see, how they've been able to change it with new technology. Things just keep getting better. I think, like in the film industry, things get better and more realistic as we get better, as our technology improves. So on the bottom row, I'm doing something I've never done before. I had those big full white boxes, and I didn't want to leave them white. I considered at first leaving them white, but then I decided that it just didn't look balanced because my top row was all filled up and my middle row was all filled up. So it just didn't look right. I feel like if I'm going to do white space, I need to have white space available in each row. So at this point in the planning, I didn't have any full boxes left because, like I said at the beginning of the video, these older Universal packs, the full boxes only had 6 full boxes instead of the new packs, which have 9 full boxes. So I didn't have any full boxes left, but I wanted to fill these boxes with color, and I had plenty of medium washi left, so I made my own little full box design here. So I did a medium washi on the bottom in one pattern, a medium washi at the top in a second pattern, and then that space in between I used these little quarter box, I don't know, you call them functional boxes, and I actually really like the way it turned out. I thought, even though, like with white space, it'd be really clear that I had a video coming out these 3 days if I had left the white space. But I feel like because I use the same design on the days that I don't have a video coming out, you can still see it pretty clearly that, okay, these are the 3 days where there's a video coming out. And then I decided to put the weekend sticker at the very bottom of the page. Sometimes I put it at the top or in the middle, and I just felt like it would look best this week at the bottom. Sorry about my throat. I just stopped recording for a moment there and took a drink. I am filming this in the morning, and my voice is always weaker in the morning than it is later in the day. I did the plan with me last night, but then I didn't have time to edit it and do the voiceover because Logan and I had agreed to do popcorn and a movie night here at the house last night, and it was getting like I had finished just like 10 minutes before I told him I would do that with him. So I thought about doing it after my time with him, but I was so tired after that and I just went straight to bed. So that is why I'm recording it in the morning. So I decided to do something different with the sidebar this week. This week I decided there's a couple of projects that I want to get done in the house, and I didn't really have anywhere else on my schedule to put it, and I don't even have it scheduled for a specific day. It's just like, if I can find time during the week, here are 2 things that I would like to do. So the first thing I want to do is I want to declutter my homeschool supplies. Last year, well, for the past 3 years, Logan has been homeschooled, but next year when I go back to work, Logan is going to be a full-time student. So we're not homeschooling next year at all. So what I want to do is like things that we used up, like workbooks and things that we wrote in, those of course I'll need to just get rid of. I can't donate them. But anything that we didn't write in that's still like good quality, I'm going to donate to the homeschool, like the program that we used to be a part of, the homeschool program that we used to be a part of. They have a library, like a lending library, where homeschool parents can come and borrow books and then bring them back. And it's just helpful, because homeschooling can become really expensive. And anyway, so I would like to get those boxed up and donate them to them. Or I was thinking I might have a garage sale next summer. as I was thinking about decluttering my house this year a little bit at a time, boxing things up, putting them in the garage, and then next summer having a garage sale. I've never done a garage sale, but I just think my whole reason to do that is I'm getting my house ready to sell. I think it's going to take a couple of years for me to get everything ready, but if I have a garage sale, then I can use that money to do some house repairs, which will help me sell my house. So one of the two. I'm either going to donate the books or I'm going to put them aside for a garage sale. So this week I decided to add a little to-do sticker to the top here. The reason why I decided to do that is I had these quarter boxes left. And last week I just wrote to do at the top of the checklist, but I knew my checklist was going to be smaller this week, so I didn't need all of those rows on the checklist. And I just thought it would look neat to have it on a different sticker. So that's why I wrote it, and I tried to use nice handwriting and make it look nice. But I actually like the way it turned out. I used to have to-do stickers in my Etsy shop, but I don't. So I definitely need to go back and add those, because those are really you should have to do stickers in your Etsy shop. So at some point I need to go back and add those. So the second thing I need to do as far as the projects go is I want to spray the weeds around my yard and gardens. I got the spray last weekend, but it was so incredibly hot. We had a heat index of 109, and it's so humid here. You step outside and immediately you're coated in liquid from the humidity, because there's so much of it. So anyways, I have the spray, and as soon as it cools down a little bit here, I'm going to go around and I want to spray all the weeds. So the final step of my planning was to go to that middle row and put down all the top tasks that I wanted to complete for Etsy each day. So that's what you'll see there. And here I'm showing you a closer look at the spread. I love it. I'm so happy with the way it turned out. I think it was so fun. I had so much fun making this. If you enjoyed today's video, will you please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you again next time. Bye everyone. Peel away, peel away, peel away with life in envelopes. Plan your days, plan your days, plan your days. Get those stickers placed. Peel away, peel away, peel away with life in envelopes. Plan your days, plan your days, plan your days. Get those stickers placed.